The story begins 1931 in the city of Paris, of where a wretched man named Peplon lived, which any lock was skilled in opening. One day, after stealing his boss diamonds gave to so, his boss started asking, "That you have a little diamonds, if you keep it, don't take it." But Peplon did flatly refused. Then his a badly injured man in front brought and boss threatened him. He told me to lie. I will do this. Peplon was a little nervous, but he took money for his work. He came back straight to his girlfriend, arrived to meet 90, and he gifted him some diamonds had hidden from his boss. At the same moment, a man hid he necklace in the hands of 90. Well, then both of them saw it, spent the night together, and 90 fed that crime away from this world. Settle your own small house once, but the next morning suddenly the police came to his house, and he the murder of the same man on Peplon, accused by his boss. Peplon had beaten them, tried to explain that it is a sin, but the policeman it forcibly arrested and taken away. Peplon understood that this police, they don't listen to him, that's why he will run away from this prison. It will be the same after Peplon made friends with a prisoner named Lot. Joe Lot told him that from a lot of money to run away, then he named Diga is needed. He pointed to a prisoner and said that it can actually help you. I had a lot of money with Diga, but then one day they fake notes. Bana was caught. Well, then all panel prisoners by boat sent to a prison called Colony, given when night falls. Papillon said to Diga that I of money. In return, your rebellion in prison can, but Daga did it. The offer was rejected. While sleeping that night, Diga saw that with him, brutally killing a sleeping prisoner because he did his stomach. Look, I was hiding money. Cardiga was badly scared, and next in the morning he accepted Peplon's condition according to the condition of the Papillon Diga. Rebellious only until they don't actually reach jail. Dogger running away from prison with Peplon, believe it, because he didn't want to. That was his wife. Soon will redeem everyone's gold after last night's arsenal of Diga. He came to take his life. He was about to kill Daga. It was that suddenly Peplon came save his life. He surrendered, jammed and washed, but soon the officers got the news, and he severely punished Peplon. Happy to Peplon, he had to give him money. He is alive. The next morning they all panel, but then reached the colony jail. Suddenly Gillette deliberately himself, so that he was injured in the clinic. I should be recruited originally. He ran away from the clinic was because there is the least guard happens. Then the Peplon remaining prisoners was brought to this new prison where many bloodthirsty apprentices were kept. The warden there was also very much. It was dangerous, and he was all new. Told the prisoners from here, if it is impossible to run away, try it all. Don't do it, because this is your health will be best. For if anyone, if he tried to run away, he was 2 years old. If Blackwater will be punished, caught running for the second time. So 3 years sentence, and but which he was caught trying for the third time in a prison named Devil Silent. Fent wherever every human being lives goes crazy, and so, and if someone kills someone, everyone separate his head from the torso in front. All after that will be given stone lifting work for prisoners. Found a few days later. Papillon's meeting. Peplon was born from a boatman. He had a lot of money for the boat, promised to give, and he also believed. He went to Peplon the next night, just then asked to meet on the edge. Suddenly a bloodthirsty prisoner plan got angry, and he attacked Diga for money. This time also Peplon gave it Diga's life by dusting the prisoner rescue. Seeing all this, to Diga realized that it was made of Papillons. He did not survive here even for a day. We'll find now he has someone else. There was no choice. That's why he too decided to run away with Peplon. What then? The next morning all the prisoners was collected in the field origin. I tried to run away. The guards were stolen something in the same bridges. His head is separated from the torso. He was put to death. Went everyone there seeing it. The spirit of the prisoners trembled later. The warden called Peplon and Daga. Jolod's body was taken to the crematorium, ordered on the way. Suddenly Diga started vomiting, because this he has not seen any body till date. Then Peplon explained to him, tried, but to no avail. Only then a guard came there and said, but when asked to pick up the body, if Diga doesn't agree, he will be on Diga. Flogging started raining, but with Papillons, that's why it wasn't seen all this. raised the stone in anger, and the guard after that he ran away from there it turned out, but the poor man was afraid. I didn't even get a hit. Good night co-Peplon riverboaters when Peplon arrived to meet him. When he asked for a boat, that man was loud. Peplon turned around and started laughing, saw that the guards surrounded him. This summary was then surrounded by it happens that this bored man is the one warden news of the fugitives used to give and in return it. A lot of money was also received. Soon he brought Peplon back to jail. The warden went there and said that the guard. He was hit by a stone. They Peplon has survived, but there will be no death penalty. Now another hymn for the crime of running away, punishment of black water on Topo. It will happen when Peplon reaches there. Seeing the atmosphere there, his soul, at least in the previous prison, shivered. The prisoner wandered around, could talk to others, but here it is a small room. I will have to stay closed. That too no sound, even this gel. I also have to talk to myself. It was a sin to eat. Besides, just a useless soup on the name was found, but one day suddenly he found a coconut in the food. This also a piece of paper inside it was written on which it has been coconuts will be available every day. Peplon understand. It must have been by Diga, or a few weeks have passed, but soon the warden barked started, and he got angry. The guard killed the Papillons. I used to go to give food afterwards. He asked Peplon that his whose hand is behind. But Peplon did not answer. Then he said angrily that from now on half bowl of soup will be available. Same like a month has passed, and now Peplon, due to lack of food, it was dry and thorny one. The day suddenly took food for him, came and sent him coconut, asked the name, but this time too. Peplon did not open his mouth. Then the rest of the punishment was given to him by getting angry, ordered to cut in the dark. Now the condition of Peplon is from bad to worse, had gone, do not eat it properly, can't talk to anyone, and now from the darkness it is around. Even things are not visible, was soon loneliness and hunger, because of his mental state, it started to deteriorate. Now he is so weak. It was not even able to move, that's why taking him to the hospital lay down. Incidentally, Diga is also the same now. He started working in jail previous in 1 year. He warden trust also one completely was one day Diga meets Peplon. Came, and then he found out that Peplon is just a drama of being crazy, was doing he knew that like he can return to normal prison. After that he again from jail, he started making a plan to run away the bar. They took 2 more prisoners. Peplon decided to take help a prisoner named Cellier Chana, which was quite removed, and cut. Daga chose the matcher, which often. Everyone used to worry. Now Diga, who gave all his money to Cellier, he bought the boat from then the next night, when everyone is being shown a movie, only then did these 4 run away, decided though enough to Diga. I was afraid, but Peplon, that this is their last chance. Then according to Diga plain alcohol to the officers watching the movie. He came to give very cleverly add a drug pill to alcohol and then steal the main door key. The other one started waiting for the opportunity. And Peplon of the rest of his colleagues wait for Diga to come along had been but suddenly emphatic. Light only when it started raining gone, and the senior said, but they should run away. Now Peplon made his friend Diga not ready to go anywhere happy. Fortunately, Diga took the same bridge keys. It came, and then darkness. All 4 of them took advantage. The door was opened, and from Tarrant jail they ran away, but ran away. The way is over, and now the river. All of them to reach the edge. Peplon Caesar had to jump down, and the maturates jumped down, but as soon as Diga started jumping, suddenly the light came back from him. Daga panicked and shouted. He fell down, and now he doesn't even walk. That's why Cellier was getting it. Fed to leave them. Diga here, I should, but Peplon still not mana. He together with the maturat. All of them supported the injured Daga. A boat where reached the edge, she was standing ready for them. All 4 lost in the boat, sitting and moving forward in the dark. See a few hours later when the sun rose. When he came, Cellier realized that they had not come far yet. Then he calculated that the boat is quite small, and these 4 can't bear the burden of people as well as a storm quickly theirs, and now they started growing a lot. That's why Cellier had his own. At the tail of power in the sea pushed, and then he on the Diga attacked, but Peplon his got in the way and both won. Cellier Peplon began to fight the other. The coffee was removed from the cut, and it was about to kill at the right time. Bega stabbed him in the back after that, he stabbed him together, they gave Cellier thrown out of the boat and matured. Something on pulled back up in the same bridges, he chipped the storm I came, and there was darkness on four sides. Went when their eyes opened. They all were on a topo, originally some people in topo have them. Saw the sea flowing and saved their lives. Then a nun he came there and told Peplon that this topo is in Colombia. In the evening Peplon told Diga that you should get out of here as soon as possible, but Diga said that if he goes. If you want, you can go because now their deal is over. Actually, he is tired of running away, was now he relaxes his life. I wanted to spend in one place, then Peplon went to Machiavert, but that too on Topo's girls, it was gone. Finally, the Peplon to leave there alone decided, but then suddenly the eyes fell on some officers, and I understood that this clever Nand, the news has been given to the police, now Peplon went to Fithaft and Daga. Raised, but the officers at the same bridge caught them, that's when they did Macorit was caught and shot. And finally, to Peplon and Daga arrested and jailed again, was sent 5 years later, we see that the Papal Black. The water sentence was completed, and now he is in Devil Silent prison was being sent, but go there. Because Peplon was surprised Diga was also imprisoned there originally, he intoxicated the officers' alcohol was mixed, that's why at first. He was sent to Devil Silent was each other for 5 years after seeing that they are both quite happy. Happened then in the evening both seas Peplon was sitting on the edge, an idea came he said to Diga, that if they raft a little if you make it, the waves of the sea themselves automatically take them to another leave. We'll go but Diga said that brother, look, do what you have to do take, but keep me out of it. Please he has been here for the last 5 years, he was living peacefully and his wife too. Married to someone else same, so now no one to return it, there was no special interest well that's it. Still making raft from coconut, I helped Peplon next morning, both friends each other hugged, and said goodbye and then. Peplon raft thrown into the sea fortunately, he jumped plan was successful and the waves it. The other started taking him away tears in the eyes of the scene. If you like the video, like it subscribe to the channel.